Welcome back, trainers, and also Happy New Year to you guys. We are going to be playing in the Holiday Cup. This team has been doing pretty well for me. We have Obstagoon, Giratina, Charizard, and also, guys, if you like the video, please leave a like and consider subscribing. And also, if you want to submit your battles, there's a description below. Submit them. That way I can feature your battles on my channel. Right here, this is really spicy. Our opponent has an Electros, and I'm wondering what move it has, and it has a Dragon Claw. I'm guessing the other move has to be some sort of a lightning move, electric move. So we're just gonna go ahead and, luckily it's pretty glassy, so we're able to take it out with a couple of two Night Slashes and some counters. Out comes a Virizion, and we're definitely gonna get taken down. But I am at least able to get a cross chop there, and then I believe I'm gonna bring the Giratina, and just because they've gotten some farm, I just don't want to shield just yet. They bring out a Walrein, and we do have Ancient Power. Hopefully we can get the boost. No boost there, and they are definitely gonna take us out. I wonder if I'm gonna use any shields. I don't think any of us have used shields just yet. They're gonna get to know. Actually, oh, we see him P-tie here, and I will shield here. I believe I do shield. Okay, never mind. I thought I did shield. I guess I'm just preserving both shields for Charizard, and I think I actually I think I have to. I don't shield this. Wow, well, that's crazy. I don't remember that. I guess hopefully I do still take this match. We're gonna go ahead and Dragon Claw right here. It takes it out. We do still have a pretty good amount of energy. We have 2 shields, so I'm gonna shield this first one. And they do bait us, and this one for sure has to be a Stone Edge. And just wow, they still have 1 shield left, but we are able to farm down the Virizion, and we take the game. Let's go. I was getting worried there. Forgot about that. Right here we have an Obstagoon against Giratina, and this is a pretty even matchup. You know, since the Dragon Breaths, they do a pretty good amount of damage. I have run into some ones that are still running Shadow Claws, so if you're running Giratina, I definitely recommend doing Dragon Breath. And right here they're getting Dragon Claw, so we're just gonna be going back and forth. I'm going to Night Slash, and it's crazy against Giratina. I think I've only gotten the boost once, and I've gone against like 20, so definitely haven't had luck getting a boost there. And normally with our opponent shields on this Night Slash, I think this is like the 3rd or 4th one, but they are gonna shield. And so now I'm gonna bring in the Charizard. They swap out to their own Charizard. We're up a shield. I'm gonna go ahead and do Blast Burn here. And normally I go ahead and throw it right away, the Blast Burn. And we actually end up CMP tie right there. And we're gonna go ahead and throw the Dragon Claw now. And they were forced to shield that. And from this point, I'm gonna go ahead and shield right here. We get the Blast Burn, and we should be able to right here. This is perfect. We CMP tie, and I'm gonna go ahead and do Dragon Claw. Let's see if they don't shield. They're very low anyway. They have no shields now. No shields now. They bring back Giratina. I'm going to bring back my own because I don't want to get an Ancient Powered. This is just a Dragon Claw. And now they're bringing a Talonflame, which is perfect for us because we have Ancient Power under Giratina. So this is going to be doing a ton of damage. And I won't use my shield. I'm not going to use my shield here. I believe what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this right here. I'm going to take this. It's a Brave Bird. And we're just going to farm the rest of the way down. They have no shield, so I'm going to get to Dragon Claw, and this is going to be a good game right here. Boom. Let's go. On to the next match, and I do have a couple matches here, guys. That way you guys understand how the team works. We have Obstagoon against Walrein, so we have a really good lead here. They bring out their own Obstagoon, and I'm just going to go ahead and stay to go ahead and do Cross Chop, and then I believe I'm going to go ahead and switch to... Okay, so I end up switching to Giratina, trying to catch the Cross Chop. And it's a Night Slash, so this is looking really scary. They might be running Obstruct and Night Slash. They get the boost. Of course they get the boost, so now we do have to shield. And they get a boost again. Are you serious? So now I really need to take out its shields. This is not looking good at all. I could have swapped to the Charizard, but I just didn't want my Giratina going up against that Walrein. I decided just let it go. And right here, I'm going to get to Dragon Claw. This is going to be CMP, and this should be enough to take him out. Takes him out. They bring back the Walrein, and I'm going to go ahead and do Blast Burn right here, and I think we CMP tie right here. But I am wondering, I don't remember what they have in the back here, so I was trying to switch up to my Obstagoon, and I think I will shield right here because if they swap to the water, and there's probably some weak against. Okay, so they have a Charizard of their own. So right here, I'm going to go ahead and do Night Slash. Still no boost, all good. I'm pretty sure they're just going to get to the Blast Burn, and they're not going to Dragon Claws. They're going to do Blast Burn, take us out. Take us out right there. And now I have to... this is going to be a Dragon Claw, so I think I actually end up losing this match. Ah, man, which was very unfortunate. So I'm going to go ahead and do the Dragon Claw here, and this is not going to be able to take it out. Oh, man, so very close, very close. Man, definitely wonder... I feel like I could definitely won that match. So right here, we have another good lead. I try not to waste the lead, so I just hate when they're able to take advantage. So right here now, I switch into my Giratina just because I don't want to face the Avalugg with it, and we're going to see if they can... we're not going to bait here. We're just going to go ahead and straight to the Ancient Power. I will take another Dragon Claw, I believe. Okay, no, so I end up shielding that first one. And now, okay, so I'm going to bait. So I'm going to bait, and this should hopefully get the shield. Okay. And so I think from this range, I think I'm just going to... a Dragon Claw should be fine, actually. I go ahead and take that, and I'm going to do a Dragon Claw because now they're low enough where if it lands, I could just farm down. Yep. It lands, so we're 1-1. They bring a Giratina of their own, and I'm going to bring in my Charizard. And, man, this is hard. I think I'm going to shield this one. I didn't shield it, which, man, that's hard. I was debating. I was like, I wonder if they got enough. So when while they catch it on their Avalugg, man, dude, insane. Really well played on our opponent's team right there. And wow, I can't even take it out with that. And so but I decide not to shield there. They bring back the Giratina, and I'm gonna go ahead and do Night Slash. And it looks like I still have a little bit of my Charizard. I still have my Charizard, but I don't even think it has any health left. So right here, what I'm gonna go ahead and do, I need to work my way up to back-to-back Night Slashes, and I think I'm going to throw right here, I'm going to throw the Night Slash, and then I'm going to hope that I can reach it and CMP. Let's see. Oh, I believe this was CMP tire here. Obstagoon does win CMP over Giratina, so boom, that's a good game right there. Very, very, very close matchup. On to the next match, we got Obstagoon against Drifloon, and we ended up just taking the game. Our opponent decides to quit the match. So thank you. We'll take it. That's a 4-1 set right there. On to the next battles. We got Obstagoon against Obstagoon. Shiny's definitely going to be able to win. Now, with my Obstagoon, I don't win CMP just because it has low attack. It is a rank 39, but its attack is so low that I've honestly been losing. And it's an obstruct Obstagoon. So... dang, they hit Obstruct to our Charizard, and then I switched to the thing. So I switched because they shielded that, and we got enough time to catch. But I have to shield this one, and now I'm going to go ahead and throw this. And I don't remember if I honestly win this match. I believe I'm going to go ahead. Okay, I get to the Dragon Claw, and I think they let this go. Okay, they let that go, so it's still looking pretty good. And then now they bring a Charizard of their own. I will be able to get a Dragon Claw here. And now they're going to be able to take me out with one more wing attack. And I think I bring in... they have a lot of farm, but I bring in Giratina. I bring in Giratina right here. And this is... they have enough for like 2 Dragon Claws. They're going to throw the first one. Now they bring in their Obstagoon. I'm going to go ahead and bring in my Obstagoon too. Now... I don't think I shield this because it's running Obstruct, so I don't shield it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do the cross chop here. This takes out their Obstagoon, and I should be able to get to a Night Slash. So this is looking pretty good. This is still looking pretty good for us, and we get the last shield. And at this range, Dragon Claw should be enough. So I have 1 shield left. I'm gonna do it. And I think they have another Dragon Claw ready for us. They do. They win CMP. That's fine because at this range, this Dragon Claw is going to be able to take it out. Now it's our turn to do a move. And the Giratina is going to be able to take out the Charizard. Boom. Let's go. And now on to the next match. We got Obstagoon against Obstagoon. And it's just the battle of the Obstagoon. So it's a shiny battle right here. And right here, I actually win CMP for the first time out of like 20 Obstagoon matches. And I was so used to, because normally what I do, I lose CMP. So I shield, and then our opponent did what I normally do. And I catch the cross chop. So, oh man, it's the first time it's worked against me. I should have just switched. I was like, man, that was such an easy, you're playing, so you're not thinking about it. But dude, I think that actually cost us the match right there. And I end up shielding this, and now I have no more shield. So I'm gonna get to a Dragon Claw, and I think they might be able to outpace us to Ancient Power. And I believe that this is gonna be Ancient Power. It's so rough. So rough. They take us out. And so now I bring in my Giratina, farm it down, and I'm pretty sure they bring back, they bring a Kyurem, and wow, man. I'm going to go ahead and do Dragon Claw right here. And I still have some health left on Obstagoon, so I'm thinking I have to catch. I catch it. They take it out, but now they bring in the Obstagoon, and it's loaded still. And this won't take me out. But I'm going to go ahead and do Dragon Claw now. And this is just not enough, because the Kyurem is just going to farm us down from this range. And I couldn't even get to a move. So, man, very well. I think, our opponent just won with that amazing catch of theirs. Good game. On to the next one. We got Obstagoon against Giratina. We're going to go ahead and do the Night Slash. And guys, if you stuck around to this point, I do think you guys are amazing. I really do appreciate you. I think this is at this point now, I think it is CMP, Night Slash. And if you did make it this far, comment your Pokemon, comment your favorite Pokemon. And I think our opponent's gonna let this one go through, and this should be able to take it out. Okay, no, so I always feel like they always and I decided to just stick around there. I didn't swap that time. Normally I do, actually, but I wanted them to throw energy. And now I believe I'm going to bring, I think, Charizard to get some farm. I'm going to go ahead and wow, they already have a move there. So I'm honestly really scared. So I shielded right there, and then I farmed just a little bit over. And now I'm going to go ahead and do Dragon Claw. So now I think we're both down one shield. Yes. So now they're bringing the Golem, and wow. So this is definitely not looking good for us here. I'm going to go ahead and do a Blast Burn, get some damage at least, and then just dip out to my Giratina. This is going to be Stone Edge. It is going to hurt. That does pretty good amount of damage. Now they're bringing a Snorlax. And normally the Snorlaxes I've seen have been running Body Slam and Outrage. And I'm pretty sure that's to take out the Giratina. So right here, we're going to get to another Dragon Claw. Boom. There we go. And now at this point, I'm wondering why our opponent isn't doing anything yet. So now I'm gonna get to Dragon Claw here. This will take, I believe, this last shield, or it might not actually. They might not actually shield it. They don't shield. Oh, they do shield, but I just can't get to another move. They farm us down. Man. Now on to the next match. Now this one actually I've been having a lot of good luck with. Anytime you see Togekiss on the lead, the safe swap is surprisingly it's Giratina. Now they do catch a move. And then it looks like they brought in an Obstagoon, which this is fine, honestly. That's fine. But now we're just gonna go to our Dragon Claws. I really hope we could have gotten that boost. That would have been amazing for us. So basically, what you want to do is line up your Charizard with the Togekiss. And I'm not gonna shield because I just want to get a bunch of farm at this point. Honestly, I just want to get a bunch of farm, and they are gonna beat us there. So from right here, I'm gonna bring in my Charizard, right? So this is still looking pretty, it's looking kind of scary here. I think I do take this one. I do take one, and from right here, I'm able to farm down, and we have a lot of energy. And then our opponent, let's see what they bring back. They bring in, surprisingly, the Togekiss, so they must be really weak to Charizard in the back there. So we're gonna get to a Blast Burn. I tried to overfarm a bit, thinking maybe, making think I was going to bait, but they don't do it. I shield this because it's going to be an Ancient Power. And they now bring in a Venusaur. And right here, I'm going to expend my energy, throw a Blast Burn. And right here, they still have one more shield. So I try to bank that Blast Burn. And we're going to go ahead and Night Slash right here. And from this range, I was actually really worried. I was pretty worried right here. But because we were at a full health, these Night Slashes are actually doing some pretty good amount of chip damage there. Look at that. And then we got a boost. We got a boost and we take each other out. Let's go. Let's go. So even if you lose lead, guys, you can still win the match. Right here, Obstagoon against Charizard. I don't swap out. It is kind of an awkward matchup. I do let the Blast Burn go through. Normally, I don't even shield the first one. That's going to do... And it does a pretty good amount of damage. So I ended up just... I ended up just swapping out at that point. Just try to get some energy. They do a Dragon Claw. Out comes a Stunfisk. And I'm going to go ahead and do a Blast Burn to it. It's not Steel typing, so it won't be super effective. But they don't shield it, and it does a huge amount of damage. And right here, I think I just let them take me out. And my plan is, so I'm going to bring the Giratina because I know they're not going to do that much damage to because Giratina is so bulky. And they're forced to throw Mud Bomb, which is doing absolutely nothing. It's just tickling the Giratina. And so my plan right here now is I'm just going to go ahead and farm this all the way down. They're going to definitely bring back the Charizard. So that's just the plan right there. And they're going to get to another Mud Bomb. And then I think from right here, we're able to just farm down. So we finally farm it down. So that took forever, but we have almost like 3 Dragon Claws loaded. And it's taken a while, and now they finally bring back the Charizard. We CMP right here. I have to shield this. I shield, and I'm going to go ahead and do now Dragon Claw. And it won't take it out, but so they end up shielding. And right now I'm just throwing my Dragon Claws back to back. And they're going to go ahead and I think they shield this again. They don't shield this. So what I'm going to do, I want to have this Giratina though, because they brought back Charizard for a reason. So they probably have to be someone weak. So it's an Ampharos in the back. We got 2 Dragon Claws ready. They still have 1 shield. That's fine. This is going to be pretty close. Now, I am concerned. I'm wondering if they're running Focus Blast. And they ended up actually finally throwing because they were scared to get another move. And it ends up being Brutal Swing. So unless they have Brutal Swing and Focus Blast, they're not going to be able to take us out here. Our Obstagoon is going to be able to get Night Slash. And with 1 more counter, we're able to take the Ampharos. And now 1 more counter takes down the Charizard. So that's a good game. 3 out of 5 set. Doing somewhat decent, but I think I'm going to end up switching off the teams there. And guys, thanks again if you watched all the way. Leave a comment below. And also, if you do want to submit battles, link in the description. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.